welcome back to my channel. In today's video, I'm going to be getting ready for my friend's wedding. It is at about 5:30 this evening, and I am going to put my makeup on, talk to you guys, and yeah, that's the plan. Anyway, let's get started. So, first thing is first, I need to get my foundation. I am going to just throw on foundation because I ran out of concealer, and unfortunately this one that I have, it's NYX HD Studio Photogenic Concealer, and it is in the shade CW. When it oxidizes, it turns orange and it does not match my skin at all, so forget that option. I also was going to put on primer, but I forgot to do that as well. So we are just going to go in with some foundation and hope for the best. I am using the Milani Conceal and Perfect 2-in-1 Foundation plus Concealer in the shade Ivory. I've used quite a bit of it. It is honestly one of my go-to foundations that I use. I don't really put on foundation very often, but when I do, this is the one that I go to the most. When I have my girlfriend come to do my makeup, she usually uses the Amazonian Clay Tarte foundation, which I also have, but mine is probably very old, so I might have to think about throwing it out because it's been quite some time since I've used that one, and I don't know how long it's been since I've had it. So when in doubt, throw it out, you know. Do not keep expired makeup. It is very unhealthy and bad for your skin. So I am just going to use some of this foundation as a concealer in hopes that it will cover up some of my bags under my eyes. Today is a very beautiful day out. I don't know if the ceremony is going to be outdoors or indoors. I know that it's at a hotel and it's about a half an hour from my house, so we have to drive a little bit, but you know, it is at a hotel. Don't know if the wedding is going to be outdoors or indoors. The reception, I'm assuming, is indoors, but who knows? There's possibilities, but I don't know. So a little bit about the bride. I have known her since I was in elementary school. We grew up together. We kind of lost touch over the years, unfortunately, but we do still contact each other from time to time. And, you know, she was one of my childhood best friends, and I will never forget those memories that me and her shared together. She lives out of state currently, but most of their family, her and her husband, they are married, but they are having their wedding, I guess their official wedding today. They got married in the courthouse. I don't know if she's okay with me disclosing this, but that's if she watches my videos. But if she does, hopefully she does not mind if I disclose that information. But yeah, so this is their big wedding with all their family and their friends that couldn't come out to be at their small little wedding. But I guess this is for the people who weren't able to go to that. So that is that. And yeah, she will be moving back to New Jersey because I went to her bridal shower and I asked her, are you planning to move back? And she told me September of this year is when they plan on making the move back to New Jersey. So that will be really good, and I'm hoping that when she moves back, me and her will be able to hang out more and catch up on a lot of things because, you know, we haven't really had a chance to sit down and talk to each other and like catch up on things. It's been quite a while since we had talked and caught up on things. It's been, you know, people's lives, they get busy and things happen that move people in other directions, and it's your decision whether or not you want to make things work or not. And you know, sometimes people don't really, like me for example, I text people, but I don't really text people too often. I really just, I don't know, like I do use my phone, but I don't really like talk to a lot of people, you know? I prefer just being like in person with people and talking to them in person, but you know, everybody has different schedules, so it's kind of hard to make things work from time to time. So I think I pretty much have my face done, but I am gonna throw just a little bit more of this foundation under my eyes to try to really conceal that black darkness under my eyes from my lack of sleep, because I am nocturnal. Meanwhile, I work in the morning and I don't really sleep. A story of my life. I have been nocturnal most of my life. And I tried to make it work as best I can. So that is that. I think I pretty much have this covered. So no more foundation. Time to use powder. Now this powder is quite a bit old, I'm not gonna lie. I'm probably gonna give this the toss soon, but I'm trying to use it up to the best I can. But, you know, there's that. This is just like a basic translucent powder that I got from e.l.f. I think it does what it's supposed to, which is just to, you know, make the skin look more matte. So just gonna put this on the areas of my face that I need it the most. I also just like doused myself in this stuff like no tomorrow. I'm trying to really get it under the eyes so that they don't crease, because I don't want to be looking like a hot ass mess with this makeup on. Like I said, I'm just trying to really get under the eyes here. And my pants are covered in this stuff right now, as well as the actual container itself. So let's clean that off. Like, you can't really tell, but yeah, I got quite a bit of it all over my sweatpants. I should be in my dress for the wedding, but I didn't want to get it dirty with makeup, so I decided to just stay in my regular casual attire until I got ready. So that's the plan for that. I'm going to put some of this scrub on my lips and do that and leave it on. And it's mint flavored, so that's really good. All right, next is eyebrows. I'm gonna work on those and do those. This is pretty much almost done too. I'm gonna have to repurchase this item or possibly get a new one. But this is my Pixie Brow Duo pencil. I love this pencil. It works very well and it gets the job done. So I use this quite a lot. And right now, like, I have some patches from the powder that I was using in my face. So we're just going to go and fill in those brows. I'm going to keep coloring these in until I have them the way I would like them. I think they look pretty decent. Now I'm gonna go in with this brow gel and just clean them up a little bit. Okay, that takes care of the brows. Now I'm excited because I bought this Jaclyn Hill Volume 2 palette from Morphe a while back, and I never got to use it. And I figured what a perfect opportunity to use it for this wedding. Inside are basically some neutral colors and then the purpley and pink shades, if you can see here. And then on the top, it has a message to all my loving subscribers who have supported me all these years. This one's for you. I think my plan is to do a pinky purple eye to match the dress and then do a pink lip. I think that's pretty basic and it'll look really nice and it won't be too overbearing, you know? I think my plan is I might stick with these 3 shades here on the 4th row. They look very nice. I would like a shimmery pink shade. There is a shimmery purple, but I don't think I like it too much. And I do have, in this palette here, there is a shimmery pink shade in here that I might want to use. And it's actually named after, well, for one, this is the Conspiracy palette from Shane Dawson and Jeffree Star. And the shade that I want to use is Trisha, named after Trisha, who is also a YouTuber on YouTube. I'm thinking of possibly using that pink in there. I do like to keep my palettes in the boxes just to keep them from getting dirty and ruined by anything that is around me. Let's get started on the eye makeup. I'm gonna leave the powder on my face to sit and get rid of the excess oils that are in my skin. I think I'm going to start with this brush here. By the way, most of my brushes are from the Morphe Jeffree Star collection. This is the JS10 brush. I do need more eye makeup brushes because I do a lot of eye makeup. So it would be good to have eye makeup brushes. And I think I'm going to start by doing a base on my eye. So there's this shade at the very top called Certified. And I think I'm going to just dive in with that color. It's like a basically like an off-white. So I'm going to take this, I'm going to just dab it on the lid like so and start us out. And I'm just going to this all over the lid. I was thinking of doing a cut crease look, but unfortunately I do not have any concealer that will work for it besides that other concealer that turns my skin orange. So we are not using that. I am not planning on having orange skin for the wedding. I would like to actually look presentable. That is the first eye. Now we are moving on to the second eye. So, first of all, thank you to the 50 subscribers that I have on my page. I'm very happy that I have so many people that love and support my content, and hopefully we can get up to 100 soon and higher and higher and higher. So there's that. Secondly, I have been trying to focus on really putting content out there for you guys on the regular, and I feel like I've been doing a pretty good job of that. So there's that. I also have a very busy next month coming up, so there's plenty of things I will be filming and showing you guys by then. I also will be having Nick move into my house. So yeah, we will be living together soon. I don't know when, because he will be starting school in May, so it's going to be a little tough, but we're going to try to make it work. And my health has been so-so. My back still has, I'm still going through some things, but unfortunately the chiropractor is quite a bit of money and I don't have that money to be spending, so unfortunately I will have to hold off on going to him for a little bit of time until I am able to actually afford it. So I go basically once a month now, and that's fine. I wear my back brace to work every day, and that's been helping me quite a bit, so that has been what I've been doing. I'm going to go in with this, not my Journey shade, it's like this deep purple. I was gonna do this Therapy Sesh shade, but the colors on my dress that I'm gonna wear, it's pink and then there's like deep shades of purple, so I don't want to use this bright purple because I don't think it'll go with the dress. It goes with my hair, but it doesn't go with my dress, so I want to try to stick to the shades that go more with my dress than with my hair. And this shade does end up going with my hair anyway, so in retrospect it works out either way. So I'm just going to take this and I'm going to fan it out a little bit. I don't want to go too harsh with the color because I want it to like really blend out naturally. I'm saying that and it probably looks like trash. Just trying to like pat it and then fan it out at the crease. I was going to do a lash, but honestly lashes are very annoying to put on and I don't want to spend so much time putting them on, so I think I'm gonna just rock my natural lash with some mascara and hope that that looks decent. I'm going to clean this up and I will be right back. I'm getting a phone call. Sorry about that, guys. That was Nick, and he just got out of work not too long ago. He is on his way back over, and of course he's eating bad food, so I will holler at him about that when he gets here, because he knows just as well as I do that we have been doing really good with eating somewhat better and not getting fast food, and he just decided to go and get Wendy's, and that's not good for us. I haven't had any kind of fast food for a couple weeks now. I think it's been about 2 weeks. So I've been trying to stick on that, even though I really want Taco Bell, but that's beside the point. I also wanted to do my nails that I have, but I ain't got time for that. Maybe tomorrow I'll do them, just, to do them so I have something fun to do. But unfortunately, I ain't got time to do my nails. I'm just gonna rock the natural nails and go with that. So my next shade that I will be dipping into, unfortunately this brush is permanently stained blue from the last time I did my eye makeup, but my next shade I will be diving into is this dark pink shade, Lolly Mama, right there. And I'm going to go on the not so blue side and just take that and dab it in right there and just blend it in with that purple shade. I think because I just washed these brushes and they're still a little bit damp, that's why the color is coming out so much more vibrant. Not saying that the colors aren't pigmented, but you know, they are quite bright and out there. So I think that's from the brush being a little bit damp. And I'm just gonna take it and I'm gonna drag it a little bit into that purple. Unfortunately, I think I went a little too dark on this side with the purple, and now there's like some spots that look a little bit more vibrant than others. So I'm gonna just try to blend this out to the best of my abilities. All right, next, like I said, I really want to use this shade in this palette, Trisha. So I'm going to go in with that shade next, if I can find a brush to go into that shade with, and I did. So I'm going to take my brush and I'm going to go into this Trisha shade, and I'm just going to put that in there and blend that out. It almost kind of looks like the pink shade I just put on my lid, but it's a little bit more of a, that one is like more of like a mauve-y pink, and this one looks more like a magenta pink, if that makes any sense. I'm gonna leave enough room to do my inner corner because I want my inner corner to really pop. So there, I'm leaving myself some room for the inner corner. I have to fix this other pink, the one that I put on, because it looks a little bit busted, and I want to fix it. Drop the brush. This look is starting to turn out more pink than purple, but that's okay because I actually kind of like it with like that little pop of purple in the corner there. So it actually works out quite nicely. I'm not mad at it, but I do want to clean it up a little bit. Now I'm torn between which white shade I want to use in the inner corner. I have this ranch shade in this palette, and in the Jaclyn Hill palette I have this I'm in it shade, which I think has like some pink reflex in it. This one I just think is pure white. So I think I might stick with the Jaclyn Hill one because it kind of goes more so with the vibes I have going. So I'm gonna go into this I'm in it shade, and we're just gonna take that and we're gonna dab it in the inner corner of the eye. And so far I think my assumption of the shade is correct. It does look a lot more white, I mean like a pinky white, than the other. And I'm just gonna take that shade and I'm gonna drag it out to the bottom here. Okay, that looks okay so far. Now, like I said, my next step is I'm going to clean up a little bit under my eyes. So I'm going to take one of this fluffy brush here from my Morphe Jeffree Star brushes, It is JS5. And I'm just going to dust off the excess powder that I have all over my face. I do have bigger brushes that I could use for this. However, I do not feel like getting up at the current moment to go and get them. So I'm just going to use what I have in my everyday makeup brush bag. I'm just going to try to get this excess powder off of my face so that I can finish up this eye makeup look. And so far, I do see a little bit of a white cast in my skin, which is not fun, but we're gonna fix that shortly. There's that. I'm gonna take this Conceal and Perfect, and I'm going to just clean up my makeup a little bit on this side. I'm using the powder. I'm using the one that I did with my powder. That's fantastic. Already starting off on the wrong foot here. This is the one that I meant to use, not the other one. So far we're hitting a problem, and that is that, shit, I shouldn't have done that, because now I really have to blend this shit out. So that did not work out as I had planned. I was trying to clean up my eye makeup a little bit, and because of that powder, I just made my skin look a little bit patchy. That's not very good, unfortunately. I should have never touched it. I should have just left it alone, but we are already committed and in it, so there's no turning back now. I just have to let this dry and hope it doesn't look as bad as I thought it would. I'm going to fix my under eyes just a little bit because they do look like they are starting to crease a little. And I'm gonna take this crease brush and I'm gonna blend my crease out because I want it to actually look okay and not just like all over the place. So we're gonna take this and just fan my crease out. I also am thinking of putting a shade above all of this, like a white shade. Maybe I will go back in and use that ranch shade for above my eye makeup, but for now we are just going to keep it the way that it is. So I'm gonna go in with this pink shade from the Trisha shade, go under the eyes a little bit with that, and then take the other pink shade and go in with that, and then go in with that purple shade and blend that. There is I feel like this side of my eye is more so like fanned out than that one. I wish I could go in and clean it up. I might, you know what? I don't like how it looks, so that's probably what I'm gonna do. So I'm gonna clean up. I wanted to do the tape trick where you take the tape and you do your eye makeup and you clean it up like that, but I don't know why I didn't, to tell you the truth. I should have, but I didn't. That is my own fault for that. But now that I just did that, I'm gonna go in and take this sponge with the leftover foundation on it and just clean up what I just took off. That looks a little bit better. I'm content with that. And then lastly, I'm going to go in to this Conspiracy palette again, and I'm gonna go and use this Ranch shade, and I'm gonna just throw that on top of my eyeshadow here, right underneath the brow, to give it some pop. It looks okay. It's not too crazy. So the drag queens like to do this a lot, and I like how they do it, so I figured maybe I'll give it a try as well. It'll probably look better once I actually put some mascara on, which is what I am going to do. Actually, where's that makeup wipe? I'm going to take that and clean this scrub off of my lips so that I can put on my lipstick. Okay, so there is that. I'm gonna just use it a little bit for the top there. I hope you all are having a wonderful Saturday, even though Saturday is probably not when I will be posting this. But I hope you all have a wonderful weekend, a wonderful Saturday, Sunday, whatever day you end up watching this whenever I post it. I hope you have a wonderful weekend, and I hope you are enjoying this semi-nice weather. I'm going to go in with this JS9 brush, and I'm going to use my Extreme Frost in the shade Lick My Glit. It looks like that. I'm going to take this and I'm going to go on my cheekbones with it, or above the cheekbones, and it's got like that nice pinky purpley shimmer to it, which I like, and it'll go really well with this makeup look. I'm going to take it, put it on my Cupid's bow, a little bit under the lip. I put some on my nose, and we are golden. Now I'm going to do something I haven't done in a while, which is curl my lashes, and I do not have that in front of me right now, so I am going to go and get it. So this is a Sephora brand curler. I haven't used this in a very long time, because normally when I do my lashes, they kind of just curl on their own. Just kind of don't really use this. My lashes are, like I said, my lashes, once I put mascara on, my lashes kind of just curl on their own. So I don't really bother to use this, but it never hurts to. I'm gonna stick with my now tried and true favorite mascara now. I love it. It makes my lashes look nice and full, and it curls them really nice, so I love to use this one. This is from the brand Winky Lux So Extra, and it is a velvet plush mascara. I love this one just for, like I said, it just curls my lashes really nice, and it doesn't make them look like super clumpy, because that's like my problem with a lot of mascaras. They make my lashes look kind of clumpy. So I'm just gonna take this and put it on my lashes. I'll do one coat on this side and one on the other, and then apply another if needed. I'm also gonna do the bottom lashes as well, just to make them pop a little bit. I was also thinking about doing a eyeliner, but I don't want to overdo it. I think that will be too much. So we are just going to stick with the mascara and yeah, just stick with that. I'm going to continue. Okay, so now there's like this clump on my bottom lash. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, we ran into a little bit of a problem here. Just got a clump on my bottom lash. That does not look very pleasing. So, okay, I got that. I got 2 clumps actually. And I'm gonna try to attempt to do what I can to save it. The good thing is it's on the bottom and not on the top, because if it were on the top, we'd really have some problems. I'm gonna save it as best I can, which I did. And now we're gonna go in with a little bit of what's left on this sponge. And that did not help at all whatsoever, so I'm going to have to add a little bit on the sponge to try to cover that situation up. And just when it dries, I will have to redo that under eye stitch. I will have to redo that under eye, unfortunately. But I will not be doing any more on my bottom lash on either side. Oh crap. I did get some mascara on this under eye though. I have to attempt to get that out as well. This one's not going to be as bad to fix. I didn't touch where the under eye pink was. However, there is a little bit of a dark cast under my eye here. Do not do what I'm doing. Don't ever pull your eyes if you don't need to, but I'm being paranoid right now because I don't want to mess this up any more than I already did. And I'm gonna attempt to try again. I am just making a mess everywhere I go, it seems. Normally I would use my Jeffree Star mirror, but I guess today, since I have my vanity mirror in front of me, I'm using that instead. I got a little bit of fucking mascara on my nose, so that's lovely. Fix that. That was an easy fix. And now to fix what I messed. Oh my god. What was I thinking? I have to leave it alone until it dries. So I don't know why I decided to just do that, but I did. Now the last thing that I have to do is put on lipstick. So do I have a liner that I would like to use? I have a red one. Let me see if I have a pink one. So I got this Jeffree Star Cosmetic velour lip liner a while back in one of my mystery boxes that I got, the Halloween one. And this is the shade Calabasas. Looks like... Let's try that again. This is the shade Calabasas, and it looks like that. So I'm going to take this, thankfully it did not dent, and I'm going to line my lips with it. This is like a really nice creamy color. Does anybody else's lip quiver when they do this? Or is it just me? And I'm just gonna line my lips before I do my lipstick. Thankfully I ate before I did this, or I would have been shit out of luck. I think I gave myself more of a lip on that side. Okay. That's a really nice creamy material. That's my first time using that since I got it. And the color is actually really pretty too. So now I'm using from the winter collection, Jeffree Star Velour Liquid Lipstick in the shade Doll Parts. And I'm gonna go over what I just did. And it is definitely a lighter shade of pink than what I just put on. But honestly, I'm not mad at it. And the funny thing is, it actually makes my lips look more purple. Hi.
Hello.
Guess who's here while I'm filming? So I'm gonna finish this up. Honestly, I feel like my lips are dry now. And I think that's probably from either the lipstick or the freaking lip liner. Because my lips are never this dry with his product. So, I don't know. I think, oh, I have to fix the bottom of the side. That's right. So we're going to go in and fix what I messed up. Because I am not walking around with this messed up. Good job, babe.
Nothing happened.
Okay. I don't know where my brush I was using. This one. Okay. I think I'm done with my makeup. Alright, so anyway, the camera shut off on me while I was in the middle of filming, and I wanted to show you guys what my eye makeup looks like. So this is what we're working with. Obviously I'll take pictures to post online. As you can see, this lip situation is not looking too good. Like, I don't like how, you see how this is like cracking already? This is why I never put lip liner on, just saying. So now I'm gonna have to walk around with crusty ass lips until this comes off on its own magically and I end up, you know, replacing it and putting new one on. So in the meantime, I'm stuck with it. Now I'm going to do my hair off camera and then I will end the video for you guys. So yeah, stay tuned. I'm back and I'm ready for the wedding for the most part. I have my sweater, so I'll turn around. Alright. So,
Beautiful, isn't she?
no, don't turn it that way because then it's gonna look weird for the video. Okay. Anyway, so I hope you guys enjoyed my video. If you did, like it, subscribe, and make sure you have notifications on so you can see when I post regularly. And until next time, bye guys. Mwah. Now end it. Bye guys. Mwah.